Even I have discrimination record at Champagne Maya, Champagne Mana, Rancho Hurricane, and Urbana Pana Express. I need to give a chance to let the principal of the Urbana Middle School say that he bought me as a homeless wife from my mother and father, my brother, my sister, who live in Singapore, but they are from Myanmar. Even though he is rich, my race is higher than him. According to the Chinese culture, rich people can buy poor as a house cleaner, maid, slave, or wife. I think people who live in Champagne hate me and they wanted to prove in public that I'm poor and almost homeless. They believe if they can prove this in public, they can marry me like Principal bought me. Maybe it is as a rumor or is the truth. So, African community, if you want to show Chinese and Chinese community that you are rich, you can show it. But after you show Chinese to marry rich African. If you use class, Chinese can use race. So you did class discrimination. I use race discrimination back. So stop it. You cannot force Chinese community accept African and African community as a rich race. Accept that your race is poor or homeless according to their world class. I know that all Africans have inferiority and they wanted to prove in public that they are rich. They believe that if they are rich, they can get friendship or relationship from Chinese. If they cannot get it by showing rich, they will use discrimination lawsuit by showing public that their races are homeless or slave because all discriminated people, either American or Chinese, like me, cannot accept African as a husband or wife or friendship. You as a principal claim Kelly as your wife. You should know my record. Why does principal want to call or claim me as his wife? He wanted to show public that he is rich because all Africans have inferiority. He wanted to prove to the public that I'm not rich or a millionaire. I wrote I was a millionaire at Myanmar from 1993 to 2008. 15 years. I am almost homeless that African environment saw me. If African environment saw me, I can say that all people live in the United States as minimum pay are almost homeless. I did not say myself that I'm almost homeless. It is African point of view. African environment wanted to give training all women have discriminated minded and wanted to take advantages on American or win over the poor or want to take advantages on American or win poor African or win over the African. What did I say? Minded and wanted to take advantages of American or poor Chinese or win over. Discriminating minded African environment wanted to give training to all women to give the training all women who have discriminated minded and wanted to take advantages on or poor African or all African or immigrant by American or Chinese. Either they are rich or poor. Due to their races. I hope you will get in the training. I rejected marriage. if the principal say that as a rumor. I did not ignore or neglect this rumor, so I need to solve this rumor because I need to give the principal a chance to claim me. I was a millionaire at Myanmar, but I am almost homeless in United States. The principal should need to know himself that I will reject his claim. I reject it if my parents agree to the marriage. If my parents agree to the marriage, it is due to when my father will die due to the cost from the African community, due to our family discrimination or discrimination minded. My mother wanted to come to the United States by showing public that we did not have discrimination minded. Number three, American old women wanted me to stay away from American men and they used their power to kick me out from United States. Or number four, just to be clear that I have discrimination record and I admitted that I have discrimination minded. Number five, I have stalking court order from George Gilman, story writer of the Champagne Maya as a whole from American community point of view. Number six, I claim that Representative Peter Maya, 2022, as a former Representative Maya, as my boyfriend and going to be my husband. But we already married because we bought wedding plate on when January 10, 2022, and his grandmother died. We plan to buy the theater December 20th, 2022, last year. It is impossible to marry the African principal when I got billionaire American boyfriend or fiancé. Even we all know that right now former Representative Peter Maya is not the real billionaire, right? So because of that one, oh, your boyfriend is not real billionaire, so you don't want that boyfriend, right? So why did I get 4 non-rehireable or 4 discrimination lawsuit from 4 different grocery stores? Think with that one. Think with your own head. And then claim it as your wife because you want to show public that African environment can buy the Chinese poor woman. Try another way. Nice try. A whole record. I have a record of the stalking court order to George Gilman, story writer of the Champagne Maya in Illinois, and I claim him as my boyfriend. I claim Maya owner, former Representative Peter Maya, as my boyfriend. So, if you want to call me a hoe, you cannot claim me as your wife, principal of the Urbana Middle School. But you can choose the option that you can give me. Harassment, you can choose the option. What kind of option? You can give me harassment or lie lawsuit and defamation lawsuit. From my point of view, I escaped from the principal, bought me as a slave wife. In my whole life, even he cannot sleep with me or fuck in front of the people or in the public. I win. The cost. I can say that he is rich and he can buy me from my parents as a wife without sleeping with me and let me live with my daydreaming husband, former Representative Peter Maya. This is the principal can do as a rich man. But in my mind, I cannot marry you forever, principal. And I cost myself that if I need to marry you or principal, according to the arranged marriage or parents agree due to their Chinese culture or romantic relationship. My skull opened and my brain came out and I died. It is at the cost that I did. But I have my own right and I can reject the marriage if he has money. I did not see that he had enough money to buy me. His salary is at only 1.5 times the minimum pay. My parents are millionaire. When 1993 to 2008. My brother is a physician. 3 times the minimum pay at the Singapore. And my sister is a minimum pay salary as a secretary in Singapore. I got paid $750 bi-weekly and my annual income is £1,000 net. And I also got full step and Medicaid. I got medical degree and I studied nursing and medical lab technology. Medical lab technology program for 1 semester each. I got business entrepreneur certificate and I will get a business management degree at the end of spring 2023. And I will get the application specialist on fall 2023. But Chinese need to listen parents' desire that American and Chinese used to see. It did not matter. It is parents arrange their marriage or Chinese agree their marriage. I can reject it even with a Chinese gacha. Psychological test. If you think I'm insane, I have 3 kids. You can claim me as your wife, but I claim to Peter Maya. Previously, Representative Peter Maya, former Representative Peter Maya, the son of the Maya grocery store, Michigan. Or you can deny that I'm a hoe and I told public that you claim me and I want to show public that I'm in a relationship with Peter Maya and I bought a wedding plate with the Peter Maya. So I'm using African and to show public that my boyfriend is a billionaire American and I'm married to the Peter Maya. Even we never ever see each other and we did not talk. We even did not have marriage contract and it looked like arranged marriage from all American men for Peter Maya and me. Right? Either way you can show like so many different versions. Am I insane? You will show to the public that oh she is insane. Or maybe she is a whole she's trying to get me. Try to get principal. So she is like spreading it by herself. She made the marriage app. Arranged marriage or romantic marriage, she made the app. Number one, she is insane. Or number two, she is a whole she want to get the African principal. So she made all those rumor app. Try to get principal. Or maybe like number three, she is using African principal. And to get the billionaire American. Right? Who is billionaire American? Former Representative Peter Maya. Either way you choose, we can solve the problem at the court. From here, I declare, I deny, I reject it. Not I deny, I reject it. If my parents agree to the arranged marriage, I reject it. If you claim me as a slave wife, I reject it. I deny. If you claim me as your romantic relationship, I send romantic message to you. Are we all clear in here? If you don't clear, I can take discrimination lawsuit and I can bitch from here that